A Dog and Her 12 Boys, Season 1, Gatelock Prime. Episode 13, Zombie Liquid, Bone Tunnel, Part 3. The bone wall pressed in from every side. My wedge was the only thing holding it back, a psychic shield of raw will, trembling like a soap bubble under too much heat. The boys huddled behind me in a pocket no larger than a horse stall. My tail shook once, then went still. We had dug a hole, 2 feet down. More bone. Nothing but bone. Air thick as rot. Hot cartilage and old soup. I tasted it in the back of my throat. The artifact pulsed below us, faint and steady. Still close. Still calling. But the hum. I heard it first. Or maybe felt it. A vibration in my skull, crawling down my spine. The bone wall was singing, a low, negative frequency. It rattled the blood in my ears. I dropped the wedge for a heartbeat and almost lost the pocket. Slammed it back up with a growl that cracked my jaw. "Minute," I said. "I need 1 minute to think." The hum dug deeper, teeth on edge, gums bleeding. The boys whimpered low, all except Boy 3. He just stared into the dark, lips pressed tight. I threw my head back and let the sound out. A full-throated, ear-splitting temporal growl. White and blue light ripped from my chest and throat, filled the chamber, then rippled outward in a pulse you could taste. Time broke. The world slowed. Dust hung midair. Droplets of sweat on the boys' faces froze like beads of glass. My lungs still worked. My eyes still moved. The hum kept on in the back of my head. I padded forward and sniffed the wall. Old marrow. Blood gone sour. Bone damp but flexing like muscle. I moved through the boys like a ghost. Boy 6 first, slumped, eyes closed. His hammer lay across his lap. Sonic core embedded in the head. Faint blue light flickering with each heartbeat. Boy 12 next. His pack half open. I pawed through it. Found the psionic interface palm. 5 thin metal fingers and a glassy palm, ready to pick up whatever my mind could throw. I tapped his shoulder. He twitched awake, eyes wide, then slow with the temporal drag. "On your feet," I communicated via the lattice. He blinked. "You see like I see. You feel the shape of the room. Build it." Boy 12 nodded once and his hands steadied. He set the interface palm on the tunnel floor, socketed the sonic hammer into its base. His fingers moved with a craftsman's confidence, bridging wires with steady sparks. I smelled the flux burn and warm copper. His nose started to bleed. He didn't stop. Boy 6 stirred weakly. I pressed a paw to his chest. Rest. He's got it. 2 minutes stretched into a lifetime in frozen time. The hum rattled my teeth. Then, click. A hum answered the hum. Higher. Angrier. Hours. I filled the storage crystal with rage at the correct frequency. "Center," I ordered in his mind. The boys crawled to the middle pocket, circling tight. Boy 12 set the device down like it was holy. "Trigger." He hit it. Boom! And big flash. The sonic psionic blast was a white sun in the dark. The tunnel rang like a cathedral bell underwater. Bone walls shattered. Shards hung in the air, turning to powder before they hit the floor. Our wedge collapsed, but nothing pressed in anymore. The boys screamed and coughed. 1 or 2 bled from the nose, just like 12. Boy 5 held his ears, rocking. Boy 9 vomited in slow motion against the wall. I stood still, breathing, listening. The last fragments fell as dust. We were ankle-deep in bone powder. It smelled of chalk and wet teeth. Boy 8, always the slowest, wiped his eyes and blinked up at me. The hum was gone. Then, faint as smoke, another smell reached me. Hot. Meaty. Burnt. I turned my head toward the side corridor, nostrils flaring. The boys caught it too, one by one. Hunger overrode fear. Bellies growled in unison. Guess where we were going next? Our stomachs demanded it. Side corridor. We walked, leaving the bone graveyard behind.